I know. There. Come here, James. Look at you. Oh, yeah. Crazy baby. Cookies.
You like that Chihuahua, don't you? He's like, I want it. That could be your pet. All right, guys, so as you can see, me and Kevin are starting to get along now. I know a lot of you were asking for updates on Kevin. So as you can see, he's doing well. He's just a big, goofy puppy, but he's a lot and he's big and you know, obviously it's intimidating for some people. I've started Kevin's training now that we're friends. You know, I like to make friends with the dog before I actually start to train it. It's always easier like that. We've started the training now. It's not super formal training. Our training for us right now basically just consists of me taking him out of his run. I'm taking him basically for a walk that involves some training in it. You know, that's how we're doing it. The other thing that I'm doing with Kevin here, I'm also kind of teaching him how to deal with social situations, as you guys know. And as is normal for the breed, he's quite reactive. So him just learning to kind of control himself and not overreact to, you know, new people coming by, new dogs coming by, just learn the ways, right? So the first thing I like to let Kevin do is just kind of go around and sniff. I'm also starting his recall training. I give Kevin some time and then I ask for some time from Kevin. Super important, I think. You know, a lot of people like really separate training from life. Good training is incorporated into the dog's life, and part of the dog's life is free time for him. He can go around, he can sniff. Every dog, in my opinion, should be able to do. Kevin! Hiya, Baba! Good job. Yes. Good boy, Kevin. And what Kevin is also doing is, Kevin's not particularly food motivated, but I like to utilize some motivation beyond praise, especially with a newer dog like Kevin. So for me, what I'm doing with Kevin is I'm really focusing on taking the food fun. The big mistake a lot of people make with food training is they make it about the food. And that's not what you do if you really know what you're doing when it comes to training with food or with anything else. Yep, yep, yep. Good job, man. Woo! Oh, you got it, buddy. We're just doing some recalls. And you know, it's funny because you guys saw how this dog came in and now you see how this dog relates to me. And I didn't get this behavior. I didn't get this dog that likes me and likes playing with me. Oh yeah, by bribery. I got it by giving him direction, by being firm with him, by basically doing all the things that the positive only trainers will tell you are gonna ruin the relationship. I did it all. I whacked him upside the head when he was bad, and I rewarded him when he was good, and I communicated to him the way that all dogs understand, and he loves me because of that, right? I didn't leave him in this state of confusion. I didn't keep him under threshold. I constantly show Kevin how to live in the world, right? How to relate to the world around him, and he loves me for it, right? As all dogs will when you communicate with them properly. Yeah, Kevin? Yeah, 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 woo, yeah, buddy, yeah. He's adorable. He's tired today. Good job. Kevin, come. Come on, Kevin. Come here, sit. Yeah, man. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do some training. I wanna teach Kevin to pivot into the, wow, Kevin, get off my feet, man. Too big to get on my feet. I'm gonna teach Kevin to pivot into the heel position. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Pivoting like a Malinois. A lot of people with Malinois don't have rear end awareness. Let's see if we can get some on Kevin. Yeah, buddy. Good job. Super. Yep. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Plots down. Good job, Kevin. Good boy. And just teach him to hold that position and wait there. Good boy. This is probably going to be his strongest obedience behavior because, you know, Kevin is a livestock guardian and they're not exactly the most active of dogs. Good boy, Kevin. For those of you wondering how big he is in relation to me. Like, I don't know if you can really capture how big he is on screen. You really have to see him. Like, whenever people see him, they kind of stop and they do a double take because he's just ginormous. But look at his paw. Look at my hand and look at his paw, right? Like, I'm a grown man. Now, there are men bigger than me, obviously, but I'm not the smallest guy either. And that's his paw. Look at his forearm in relation to mine. Like, it's no joke. Look at that, right? Like, this dog, and he's not even full grown. He's a puppy, right? Imagine in a year or 2 years how big he's going to be, right? So he's cute right now, and I think he'll always kind of be a little bit cute, but he is certainly not small potatoes. But you know, if you think about it, these dogs were originally bred to fight wolves. And if you can, like, he looks fluffy, but like when you touch him and you try to get your hands in there right down to the skin, it's such a dense coat, right? Like if he got into a fight with any other dog or wolf or any animal, they're pretty much just going to get a whole bunch of hair in their mouth. Meanwhile, you know, even when you feel those teeth, right? Like, he's got big, strong jaws. Even when he play nips me and stuff like that, you can really feel how strong he is and how much damage he could do if he was so inclined to do it, right? So obviously super important to get him under control, but also really important to understand like how this breed was developed and built and what they can really do. They're really cool dogs. You know, you can see if you were living in the mountains of Russia, or, you know, you were in a very cold place and you need a dog to just stay outside all the time and guard the flock and maybe not have too much shelter or heat or anything like that. This is what you would make. Like, this is the kind of dog you would have. He's like a big bear. The way even he sits like a bear, you know, his back legs all splayed out. Kevin! Wow, you came! Good job, Kevin. Good job, Kevin. Believe it or not, you know, everybody with these reactive dogs and with these dogs like Kevin are always avoiding people, and there's no need to avoid. The more I put him into social situations that make him uncomfortable, obviously in a smart way, and in a way where he can see an easy path to success, the better he's gonna be and the more confident he's gonna be, because he's gonna know what his job is. A big part of the problem is he doesn't really know what his job is in a lot of social situations. So he just listens to his instincts, and his instincts tell him, hey, it's a possible threat, right? And if it's a possible threat, what do you do with those? Well, either you scare him away, you attack him, or you run away, right? Those are the options. So what we want to do is we want to be clear with him. So I got a client coming in with a dog that Kevin hasn't seen, and I know he'll probably be a little reactive. Or maybe he'll think about being reactive. Either way, I'm good. So I'm gonna put him in that situation where he has to pass by this individual and their dog, and we're gonna kind of see what he does. And I'm gonna give him the feedback that he needs. A big part of good training is putting responsibility on the dog. So very few people do that. They're always hiding the dog. Let's go, break. And you can see he sees them, right? Up. You go on this side. Hey guys, are you here for training? For an assessment. Okay, go on into that big building over there and we'll have someone come meet you there, okay? Come on, Kevin. Come on. No! Hey, don't do that. Come on. Good job, Kevin. Now, a lot of you may have noticed that, you know, what I did there with Kevin, like it wasn't a major correction, you know? I didn't use an e-collar, I didn't use a tool. You know, especially with a dog like Kevin, I don't really know what you're gonna use. Like, if you're gonna rely on an e-collar to make a dog like this behave, good luck to you. If you're gonna rely on a pinch collar to try and get a dog like Kevin to not be reactive, good luck to you. This isn't a tool situation, this is a communication situation. So what I did with Kevin was, and we already have a line of communication, which is why he's so responsive. I let him know, I don't like that. I made a little physical correction there, right? And he's already responsive, he's already sensitive to me. Oh, great. Here's my wife and kids. It's okay, come. And I know he's gonna be reactive because he's never seen them before. And I'm gonna really be firm with him if he does anything. We have to be nice to the children and to the little dog. You guys are just in time to see my friend Kevin. Be nice, Kevin. He's not like friendly, so don't come up to him, okay? He's just Kevin, easy. Huh? There. He likes, Kevin, come here. She's like, oh no, too much. Now, I didn't correct him for that because he probably wasn't actually going to be mean to her. He likes other dogs. Yeah, you know, but he's a lot. So I can see why she'd be. Daddy is definitely not a fan of Kevin. Come, Kevin, let's go past the people. Good. Not like that. You come nicely. Good. That's good, Kevin. Good behavior. Come, Kevin. Come. Come, he's humongous. Bye, Dana. Good, Kevin. Good boy. Wow. Come. Good job, buddy. Good behavior, Kevin. Come. Come. I know, she's so little. Yeah, he's very interested. He's like, no, it's worse. He wants to save her. Kevin did well. Kevin seems very interested in the Chihuahua. We don't have like too many little kids around here other than mine. So it's nice to see how he is around little kids. Now I know that Kevin tends to like girls that, look very feminine, such as my beautiful wife, obviously. Sometimes when he can't tell, I can see that he gets a little nasty and then he's like, oh, you're a girl. And then he's generally okay with girls. These are all good things because some dogs are terrible with females and some dogs are terrible around kids. You can see the kids don't bother him that much. He's very interested in the little dog. And I think he just wants to play with her, to be honest with you. But I'm still not going to let him be intense. Mike, don't come up on Kevin. He's not ready for that. Not like that. Good job, Kevin. And you can see, guys, like he learns really quick. I just have to behave myself. I just can't be crazy. Yes. When you're like this, everybody wants to be around you. I'll correct her if he does anything crazy. There's her s'mores. And there's for Kevin. All right, Kevin's eating with the Chihuahua. And by the way, guys, I can't say it enough. Kevin is not food motivated. He is not, right? But when you do things the right way, they take the food from you, right? And you can use it to really, again, enhance your communication, embellish your communication. So just as important as it is that we enter the social situation, it's also important how we leave the situation. We don't want the dog overly excited. We don't want the dog overly concerned. We want as much of a neutral behavior as we possibly can have. And you can see Kevin's just intensely watchful. And it's important for him to learn. It's okay to watch things. It's just not okay to always overreact to things. Wow. Good job, Kevin. Down. Good job, Kevin. Very good work. You like that Chihuahua, don't you? He's like, I want it. That could be your pet. Look at him, he likes her. All right, guys. So that's all we're going to do today with Kevin. I just wanted to give you an update. We'll check in again when Kevin's a little further along and maybe you guys can see more of his progress. I know a lot of you are interested in the Kevin project, so look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Check out our online courses. We go over how to train any dog completely from A to Z in our online courses. Everything from competition obedience to protection training to behavior modification with dogs like Kevin. All our training equipment's available online. Everything from e-collars to prong collars to the balls that we play with to the vests that we use. All right, guys, you can see all that stuff at shieldcanine.ca. Check it out. Thanks for watching.